YouTube. What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, guys. And today is Tuesday, and we're going into week 15. Yes, I said it, week 15, and we're getting ready for the fantasy football playoffs, guys. So listen, if you got any waiver wire questions about who you should be picking up, hit me up with the question. Also, I'm going to go over a couple guys at each position that I like personally. And like I said, if you got any questions, let's go. Let's get these championship rings. Let's go. And also, guys, I'm going to go over a couple leagues. I'm going to go over some of my leagues. So out of 12 teams, guys, I made the playoffs in 2 spots. I'm disappointed. Out of probably 6 of those leagues, I came in like 7th and 8th where I didn't have enough points. I was 1 win off. It is what it is. But the other 2 leagues, I'm great. I'm fine in. I also got a lot of best ball leagues that I'm in too through DraftKings. So I will try to go over that in my sleeper app, and I'll show you where I think I could have did something different, or I think I could have did, or I did okay. It just turned out the way it did. So let me get to the chat first before I do that. My homie Second Take says, "Yo, what's up, bruh?" And Second Take says, 1 league, it is Superflex, and I got a buy, and I got OBJ on the C list. And I got a roster spot open with 0 fab. I'm trying to target Penny, DP, Donovan People-Jones, and Bourne and Davis. Yes, I love you targeting Penny and Donovan People-Jones. Those are guys that's going to be really good. And Second Take says, you called it, the Penny stash. Yes, I've been high on Penny for a while. I knew that he was eventually going to get the role of this backfield. Also, Second Take says, yeah, I hate with points for instead of H2 head-to-head record in 1 league. Yep, I got messed up due to someone tanking, so I didn't get in. Yep, that happened. Same thing with me, brother. But it is what it is, right? All right, so let me go over here to my sleeper league. Yes, I am, Second Take. I am doing super draft today. Yes, sir. Give me some guys that you think that I should be going to. So Second Take says, you're doing super draft for NBA today? Yes, I am. So let me go over these leagues. Yep, let me see. All right, let me find my leagues. If I can find how to get to my damn leagues. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can't get to some of these leagues. Let me see. Okay, what the heck is going on here? Guys, I'm trying to get to my league. That way I can show y'all some of my teams. And this app is crazy. Let me go out of it and go back in it. Okay. And Second Take says, Hill or Stafford? Whew, that's going to be a tough one, especially with the matchups. So I'm probably going to say Stafford, bro. Yep, Stafford. You're going to have to play Stafford in the game. You can't sit Stafford. Not in this game. Seahawks defense ain't showed me enough. So I'm going Stafford. And let me see. Second Take says, when you can show me the multiplier. When you can show me the multiplier. Okay, I got you. And Second Take says, one of my friends is saying Javonte is only getting this because 1 week, no Gordon, and the other 2 because of we're up a lot. Is that true? Because I disagree. I am wondering your take. Okay, he says, one of my friends is saying Javonte is getting this. I don't know what he's getting because 1 week, no Gordon. Okay. And the other 2 because of they were up a lot. And is that true? Because now He's just very talented. But they're not going to set Gordon for him. So they're going Javonte is going to have to eat for the carries that he's get because they're going to continue to play Melvin Gordon. He's actually had a really good season. He's a top 12 running back in my opinion. I'm pretty sure his stats too. So, okay, let me see about this sleeper. Wow, this damn app, man, is crazy. It's not letting me. There we go. Okay, now it's letting me go through my leagues. Okay, let me show y'all the page. That way we can look at my teams. Like I told you guys, I'm gonna share with y'all my teams. I'm not gonna. I didn't make the playoffs, so I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna show it to you. All right, let me take this down. All right, guys. So this first league, it came up down to the last 2 weeks. I lost. So I'm going to show you the team. You tell me what you think. All right. This is my team right here. All right. I'm just go to team. I ain't going to go to show you the competition. I'm going to go to the team. This is my team right here. You got any opinions, guys? Just go in the chat and let me know. But this was my team. I had Derek Carr. And listen, what I did learn, guys, from this league is not to play. I got to go get my quarterback because I tried to get cute and go get other guys, and I neglected my quarterback's position. I should have hit Kyler and these top line quarterbacks, but I was like, nah, I'm going to wait to the end and get a couple quarterbacks like Derek Carr and Big Ben, and it backfired. So Derek Carr, he cost me 3 or 4 games this year. Antonio Gibson, early in the season, he cost me. But it is what it is. I love Antonio Gibson, and I would draft him again because I love his talent. Rashad Penny, I squeezed that. I got that. Tim Patrick, that's a guy that I had to play over because I didn't have any receivers. So DK Metcalf, Tyreek Hill. Both of these guys, DK and Tyreek Hill, the last 3 weeks hasn't gave me anything. So that's the main one. Claypool has been straight coming down the stretch. Julio Jones all year. I didn't have him. I just picked him up, but he didn't give me anything. But I just picked him up. But Big Ben killed me. I stashed Trey Lance all year. I did it since like week 4. It didn't work out. Jamal Williams was okay at times. Kenneth Gainwell was okay at times. Ramondre Stevenson, I was on him, but was squeezing that for everything I could. Keenan Allen, he went out with the COVID. Michael Carter went down. Michael Carter went down, I probably would be in the playoffs, but Michael Carter killed me because I went 0 RB. Where I took Gibson, but I waited late to get another running back, and that killed me. So let's go on to the next league. This right here is a best ball league. The best ball leagues, they don't really mean that much to me. It's just mostly my redraft. This league right here, let's go to the fantasy extravaganza. So I went 6-8. Right there on the end, guys. Right there, ready to try to get in. I think I finished like 7th. So Justin Herbert, killing. Gibson, he was volatile from week to week. Jamar Jefferson, that's the guy I had to start this past week. He dudded me. DK Metcalf, I was big on DK. I got to apologize to people that I told about DK. I still high on DK, but it didn't work out. And I think I see comments in the chat about DK. Cole Beasley was just a play from here and there. Claypool, I had him from the beginning. MVS was okay. I was fine with him. Rashad Penny, I was okay with him. And Russell Wilson. If Russell Wilson never would have went down with that injury, I probably would be okay. I probably would have made the playoffs, but he at least cost me 2 to 3 wins. And then those are my bench. So I went 6-8 in that league. This is the league that I'm upset about. This is my dynasty league. I'm upset about it. I really thought I had a chance to make the playoffs. Started off 4-2. 7-7. Missed the playoffs. Here's my team. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this team. It's a super flex dynasty. IDP. Taysom Hill, Gibson, Fournette, Tyreek Hill, DK, Cole Beasley, AJ Dillon, James Conner, AJ Green, Cam Newton. Those are my defensive players. I'm not going to read their names out. Yep. Real good defensive players. Then I had Tyrod Taylor. He went down. That killed me. Hurts killed me with an injury last week. I needed to win that game. He was out. Just because of the injury. These are some of the other guys I got. Tyson Williams, Jamal Williams, Mike Davis. I was high on Mike Davis. I was wrong on him, guys. Mike Davis, I was wrong. James Washington, T.Y. Hilton, Devontae Smith, 7-7, guys. Pat Freiermuth. I love this team. Just a little bit short. So let's move on to Clubhouse. This is the league that I'm in the playoffs in right here, guys. And I also got another league on my fantasy football league. I can't show it on here because I don't have an account on my laptop. It's only on my phone. But this is league. You see, I'm 9-5. I had Heineke. This is who I started this week. Rashad Penny, Brandon Ayuk, DK. Like I said, you know I'm high on DK. Pat Freiermuth, Terry McLaurin killed me. MVS, he didn't do that good, but he's a flex play. And Russell balled out for me. These are my IDP guys. So, yeah, I think I'm the 5th seed or 4th seed in the playoffs. This league right here, Dynasty, I really love my team, but I didn't do – this is probably the worst league that I did in all year. 2-12, I think, guys. Yep, 2-12. And my team is killed. Look, Lamar Jackson. You see, he gave me 2 points. James Conner, A.J. Dillon. That's the guy I had to start. Claypool, Tim Patrick, Kyle Pitts, Freiermuth, Cook, Taysom Hill, Von Miller. And look, remember, this is Dynasty, so I had to go young at certain spots. Killer defensive guys. Cam Newton, he lost his job. That killed me. I didn't have a quarterback because Taysom Hill wasn't starting for weeks. So no excuses. Puka Williams, one of my favorite guys, Kenneth Gainwell. Michael Carter hurt me a little bit too. Michael Carter. Mike Davis killed me. Antonio Brown killed me. I still love this team. Going forward next year, this team is going to be a beast. I love this team. So let me see how many more leagues I got. And this is a defensive league right here. Yeah, you right. I wasn't rebuilding second take, but I was. What's going on, Jack? Hey, everybody, I'm gonna get to everybody question. I'm just going through my my leagues. I just want to show people my leagues, like I told y'all I would do after the championship or after the regular season was over. This league, it was okay, guys. I was trying to get it because this league, you really didn't need a record. This league was mostly about points. And like I said, I think Gibson kind of hurt me. I think some quarterbacks not starting hurt me. Like Ryan Tannehill killed me. I had to go pick up Patrick Queen. Never was high on him. That's on me. I didn't know the league. I needed a little bit better defensive players. Jamal Williams, Rashad Penny. So these, like I said, I picked up guys, and my team was okay. It just works out that way. So I accept responsibility. I feel like I'm a great fantasy player. I still I had a lot of great players, just the guys that I rode with, like Lamar, and some of the quarterbacks didn't get starting jobs too late. All right, so guys, I'm done with that. And I also went to playoffs in 3 leagues, but one league started last week, and I lost. It was another IDP type league. And another league, guys, in the Orphan League, I'm on the way to the championship. Like I really got a really great team, but that's in my fantasy leagues, and I don't have the app on this computer. So let me get off of that. Let me get to some of the questions in the chat. There we go. All right, so let me go back up. Yeah. So yeah, second take says I called the penny stash. I did. I was high on Penny. And he said, yeah, I hate with points instead of head-to-head. Yeah, it depends. Sometimes it benefits you, sometimes it don't. And yes, I am doing a super draft pro today, and I'm going to put it in the lineup at the end, bro. So make sure you stay tuned in. And he says, Hill or Stafford. I'm going to say Stafford. And second take says, when you can show me the multiplier. I will, bro. I'm going to do it in a few. And second take also says, one of my friends is saying Javonte is only getting this because no. So actually, I read this already. Javonte is just very, very talented. But Melvin Gordon's not going down easy, right? He's like, you ain't taking my job. So he's just playing out of his mind. That's the only thing that's held Javonte back this year. And he says, Javonte or Mitchell. Let me look at my matchups real quick. I'm going with Mitchell. Mitchell got a killer matchup. He's playing against the the Atlanta Falcons. And he says, Julio worth keeping. Yes, I think so, bro. I think he's worth keeping. That's just my opinion on that. I think he's worth keeping. And Anona says, can I start Pittman this week? No, not against the Patriots. And Michael Reeves, what's going on, bro? Michael says, I have Kyler, Hurts, Jimmy G, Big Ben, Hendy, Michelle, Monty, Herbert, Javonte, CD, Deontay Water, D-Hop, DJ, 2 quarterback super flex league. Should I trade Hurts and Monty for Devontae Adams? Yes, I would do that. You got Kyler. You good. I would package them and get Devontae, bro, if you can do that. And Second Take says issue was DK messed up. How many people league is this? How many people league is this? Yes, he killed a lot of people this year. I'm still high on him. But hey, I gotta admit, I went down with the ship. I was wrong on DK. He didn't get the targets that I thought. Now listen, we still got some fantasy weeks to go, right? Especially in the championship, so we'll see then. And Second Take says, in Superflex, you got to go quarterback, then RB, then quarterback, then RB. Something similar, you do something. You definitely got to go get the quarterbacks that you want. I liked a lot of guys. What if I could, my quarterbacks were fine. Taysom Hill and Cam was fine, but they didn't start until week 8 or 9, right? That's too far. I couldn't weather the storm. That's my problems. So if you don't go get top quarterbacks, you better hope the quarterbacks you get do start from the beginning of the season and don't get hurt. And Second Take says the other one, Gibson, had a slow start. Yep. And DK was ill. Yep. Yeah. In Superflex League, you got to go quarterback, running back, quarterback, running back. That's the issue in those 2 leagues. I'm out. Yep. In my opinion. Yes. Yeah, those are some issues, man. You didn't have to go RB because if I did, I would have got guys that could have got hurt. I had the right RBs. I didn't have the right QBs. I chose the wrong QBs, in my opinion. I don't think I had to get them early. I just chose the wrong ones. I could have got Kirk Cousins. I chose Taysom Hill, right? That's why Dynasty, I'm still good. So I just chose the wrong quarterbacks. It is what it is. I didn't go heavy and get them. And then I waited for Lamar and Trey Lance in another super flex Dynasty league. Second Take says, your third league I like a lot. I don't know how you missed it. Me neither, bro. Me neither. I don't get it either, man. Hey, I think guys just wasn't, I don't know, scoring. It's a lot of things. Second Take says, actually, the past 2 weeks with Mike Davis is showing up. Yeah, but it's too late now. It's too late. Jack Booz, what's up, bro? He said, what's up? And Second Take says, you're rebuilding in Dynasty for that league, so it's fine to go 2-12. That's true. I mean, I was trying to win this year, but I still didn't want to go 2-12, bro. I thought Trey Lance could get on the field. So I didn't take no quarterbacks. I went Trey Lance and I went Cam and stuff like that. And these guys, they didn't get on the field. So I was hurt at the Superflex league. At the Superflex spot. I didn't have a guy that could go boom for me. Second Take said, that's the issue in those leagues for me. You trusted one person like you got Gibson a lot of places, yep, and didn't start off well, which hurt you a lot. I agree 100%. That's what happened. Second Take said, love to Taysom Hill and Tyreek Hill pick. Yes, sir. I was high on him on all my leagues. Second Take says, week 14 playoffs is dumb. That's true. I think so, too. But, hey, it is what it is. I signed up for the league. That's in my fantasy league, that platform. Richard Watkins, he said, bro, good evening. Fantasy can be unfaithful. Got to roll with the punches. You right, bro. You right. And he says, Hooper was a good this weekend. Good call. Yep. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. And Jay says, what's going on, Jay? Glad to see you here, bro. He says, Bateman or Parker. I'm going with Bateman. I'm going to go with Bateman, man. That's just me. I'm going to go with Bateman. I like the way he played last week. Lamar's out, so they're going to have to use Bateman. Mr. Anderson says, what's up, bro? What up, bro? He says, I'm rolling with Josh Allen. Yes, I think he's going to come back. He's going to be there. So you can't roll with Mitchell Trubisky. Second Take says, I got Pat, Najee, Herbert, J-Rob. There was more to the trade. Who I traded for, JT, 12-man league. It was. Wow. Yeah, that's a nice trade, man. You got Jonathan Taylor. That's what you're trying to do. And Zach Hoover says, OBJ, if he plays or Devontae Smith. I'm going to go with OBJ. And my homie, Austin, he says, my God, what up, bro? What's going on? And Austin says, drop Darrell Williams for Penny. Yes, sir. I would do that if I had to in a vacuum. All right, let me see. Let me go to Super Draft right now. I'm going to knock this out since I done got through with the questions in the chat. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know he got the Rona, but if he plays, I'm going with OBJ over Javonte. But yeah, he do got the Rona, Jay. I admit that. Okay. Let me see. Let me fix here. All right, let me get back to the chat. Yeah, Jay says OBJ got the Rona. He does. He does. I don't know if he's gonna be eligible to play or not, but if he does play, I'm going with him. And second take says Curry is 2 threes away from breaking the record. Yeah, bro. Who's surprised? Nobody's surprised. And he's probably gonna play 7 or 8 more years. So nobody, yeah, he's gonna break a lot more records. And Danny, what's going on, Danny? Glad to see you here, bro. He says Renfro or Mixon. I'm gonna go with with just those 2 players. I'm gonna go with Mixon. Bro. And Mr. Anderson said Penny cool this week. Yes, he is. You gotta, unless you got something better. I'm going with Penny. And Zach says my friend is so lucky. He won last week because Hooper got 0, and he won last week because he got COVID. Wow. I guess you must mean to swap that around. He said because of the 2 wins, he clinched the playoffs. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, sometimes fantasy work out for you that way. Also says, I'm sorry, should I drop Darrell Williams or Foreman for Penny? I would drop Darrell Williams for Penny. Yes, not Foreman, but I would do Darrell Williams. And then it says Renfro, Mixon, Jacobs, Javonte, Monty, pick 2. I'm gonna go with in PPR, bro. I'm going with Mixon and Renfro. And standard, I'm gonna say go with Mixon and Javonte. Second take says excited for Saturday games this week. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Zach says, yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I got you, bro. I knew what you meant. Okay. And let me see. Second take says Waddle a smash this week. Yes, sir. I got him. Yes, sir. And Jay says, is Foreman a good ad in PPR? I'm struggling. Yes, he is a good ad in PPR. He scores. And he's getting a good value, Jay. Second take says, go, Pack, go. Yeah, I see you. I see. You see them Cowboys. I ain't heard you say nothing about the Cowboys, second take. Come on now. I need that same energy. You've been giving me hell about them Cowboys. Okay, let me see something. I'm about to go to back to Super Draft Pro. We're going to do a lineup tonight. Okay. All right, let me take this down real quick. There we go. All right. All right. So let me see. Let me hit that. Okay. I got you, second take. I got you. All right, we in the lobby, guys. All right. So let's go to getting the NBA. Let's go down here. That's Wednesday. This is the free one right here. All right. So guys, go sign up for Super Draft Pro. As you can see, the link is in at the ticker, or it's also in the description box. Guys, if some of my moderators can post it in the chat, I appreciate it. But see, 1.5 here. I'm going Steph. I ain't gonna make it difficult. Then here I'll probably go. I'm gonna go D Rose. And then here I'm gonna go with I'm going to go with Randall. And then I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go with Draymond. Let's see, I got 2 more spots. Then I'm probably going to go with Poole. Let me make sure. Now I'm going to go Kevon Looney. I like Looney. Not Knox. I went with Knox. Not Knox. Looney. I'm going Looney right here. Yes, sir. And then I'm going to go with Poole. I'm going to go with Jordan Poole. So that's my lineup, guys, for tonight. And that, like I said, this ain't me using my expertise. This is me going to set them lineup to let y'all, to show y'all how you can work this platform. All right. So enter that. And I'm just going to come off the screen. I ain't going to hit enter in it. All right. There we go. So let me get back into the chat. Okay. Yeah, so Austin, yeah, you should pick up. You should go. I would drop Darrell Williams and go get Penny. And then it says Renfro, Mixon, Jacobs, Javonte, pick 2. I think I did that already. I did that question. Oh, yep. Did that one. Jay says Foreman a good ad. Yes, I'm struggling at RB. Yes, Foreman is a good ad if you're struggling at running backs. And he says, go Pack, go. He's talking about them Packers. And Second Take says, oh, I will right now. Okay. And also says, we worried about Dak? Nah, don't be worried about him. Dak is who he is, man. The Cowboys, we look good. I'm fine with our team. We good. You shouldn't be worried about Dak. That's just how Dak is. That's the type of quarterback he is. Second Take says, Cowboys should have choked that game. Yeah, but Michael Parsons wasn't about to choke, bruh. And Mr. Anderson says, Fairmuth, Waller, Goddard. I'm going to go with Fairmuth. I'm going with Fairmuth. And Second Take says, I would have talked shit, but I didn't see you yesterday on the live. Nah, I went on the live yesterday. And Second Take says, Cowboys going to crush the Giants, but we'll probably be 4th seed going into the playoff. That's fine, as long as we get there, bruh. And Second Take says, by the way, no RJ or OBI for tonight. I don't know who those guys is, man. Let me know who those guys is. I'm pretty sure those basketball players. And Second Take says, IQ, you think of, I think. IQ, you should have, I think. Yeah, let me know what you meant by that Second Take. And David, what's going on, David? What's up, bruh? He says, what up, bruh? What up? Okay, I see it. And Second Take says, did you watch the Mr. Beast video? No, I haven't. Not yet, bruh. I am going to watch it, though. I am going to watch it. Make sure you put that, go to one of my comments and do that, man. Not in this one. Do it like on a regular video. That way I can go back and track it and look at it. Look it up. Mr. Anderson says, is Lazard a play over MVS? No. I told you what MVS is. He's just a boomer. He's not going to be, he's not nobody. He's not like Stephon Diggs or nothing. He's not going to be getting 8-9 catches. I just play him in the flex for the boom. That's all he is. Lazard is going to be way more consistent. There's a lot of receivers out there, Mr. Anderson, that's way more consistent than MVS. But they don't have the upside. They don't have the deep ball threat that he has. So, yeah, Lazard is a safe play. He's going to get 5 or 6 targets. MVS may get 3, but one of them can go for 7. And I just want to get a part of this offense. That's all. That's how I think of MVS. Also says, should I start Dak or Taysom Hill next week? I will start Dak just because of the matchup with Tampa. Now, listen, Taysom Hill can overcome it. But I'm gonna say Dak. Taysom Hill can overcome that, but this is the playoffs. I'm going to go with Dak. Michael Reeves says, based on my earlier question with the guys on my team, who would you offer for Kittle? Who would I offer for Kittle? Bro, you have to put that question back in there, Michael, because I got to go way back up. I don't want to lose my spot. So put the question back in there, Michael, and put the guys in there, and I'll get to it. Second Take says, for the Knicks, R.J. Barrett and Obi Toppin. Okay. So that means other teams should win because R.J. Barrett is a pretty good young player. Second Take says, okay, Emmanuel Quickly. He is on the Knicks, and his role is expanding after the bench of Kimber and no ground due to the health and safety protocol, as well as no RJ. Yes, RJ Barrett and Obi Toppin. Okay, all right, bro. Appreciate it. That's good. That's good news. That way you helping me pick some guards on that team. Michael Reeves says it was Hunts. Okay, Hurts and Monty for Javonte question. Okay. So who should you offer to get Kittle? Would you even trade Hurts for Kittle? Yes, I would. Because you got quarterbacks. You got quarterbacks that can play. You got Collins. I wouldn't worry about Hurts. For this playoff run, I love Jimmy G and Big Ben playoff schedule. Pairing the collar, and so I would lose Monty. It don't matter about Monty. Yes, if you need a tight end, go do that to go get Kittle, bro. You in the playoffs. You got to consolidate. So yes, I would use Monty or Hurts. I wouldn't try to do both, but I don't think both would kill you. I don't think it would kill your team. So try to do what you need to do, man, to get them, bro. I definitely would do Hurts straight up for Kittle. I definitely would do that, especially if you weak at tight end. And Second Take says Kittle or Kelsey rest of the season. I'm going with Kittle. Second Take says we need a Hill Boom game on Thursday Night Football, please. Yes, sir. I agree with you. Let me see. Let me talk about a couple players that I might think. So I like Rashad Penny. Let me see. What's some other guys? So let me talk about quarterbacks first. Tua. I think Tua got a smash lineup. That's why I love Waddle. Yeah, Devontae Parker would be okay, but I'm not going to play him over certain guys. I would play OBJ if he's healthy over Devontae Parker. Another sleeper that you can play is Baker Mayfield. He's going against the Las Vegas Raiders. They look bad. So he can have a couple tubs. So he's just a streamer. He's not the rest of the season. What's going on, Antonio? What up, bro? And so I would say I like Tua and I like Baker for streaming quarterbacks this week. Let me go to my running backs. And guys, how many likes we got on this video? 10. Come on, guys. We gotta at least get 10 more. 10 more. Let me see. So running backs. Guys that you can be picking up. I like, let me see. Let me see. So D'Ernest Johnson is a stash. Just a stash. Khalil Herbert is a stash. Let me see anything else. Justin Jackson, he is a stash. Yeah, I like Justin Jackson. It ain't really too many running backs out there, guys, to get. It's low. Ronald Jones is a good stash. There's really no starters out there, at least not in my league, because I kind of form my leagues around your leagues. I don't really, it's nothing really out there. Thank you, Antonio. Appreciate that, bro. Nope. So let me go. Let me see. There's nothing really out there for running backs, unless you got a personal question. Wide receivers. Deshaun Jackson. Nico Collins. James Washington. Guys, it don't look good out here on the waiver wire for guys. It's very light. So Deshaun Jackson, Marquez Callaway, we all know about him. Kenny Golladay. It just don't look good on the waiver wires. Not this point time of the season. And let me see. This is tight end. I'm doing tight end now. Cole Kmet. That's a tight end that you can stream. Gerald Everett. David Njoku, if he gets off, I do like David Njoku if he comes off COVID protocol. And that's about it, guys. Maybe Tommy Tremble. So let me see. Antonio says, "What up? What up, bruh?" And Michael Reed says, "Collar, Hurts, Jimmy G, Big Ben, Monty, Henderson, James Robinson, Javonte, Waddle, CD, Deontay, J, D Hop, Deontay Johnson, D Hop, DJ Moore. It's a 2-quarterback super flex with no tight end slot. By the way, my bad, just some context. No, you good, bruh. I appreciate that because, like I said, questions in the vacuum, I'm just going to kind of give you a vacuum answer. And Antonio says 11 now. Just hit the like button. Appreciate it, Antonio. Guys, if you come in, subscribe to the channel and also hit the like button. Mr. Anderson says pick one. Gabriel Davis, Devontae Smith, Lazard, Bateman, standard. I'm going with Bateman again. Devontae Smith might be the second player, but I'm going to go Bateman and Devontae Smith in standard. And Mr. Anderson says, or Guyton or Palmer. Now, I can't go Guyton or Palmer because Keenan Allen's coming back. Mike Williams is going to be there. So I can't tell you to play over this guy. So I would go Bateman and Devontae Smith. Those are the two guys you should be targeting. And Second Take says cutting edge content. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, guys, let me talk about some things that I was on. Michael Parsons. Have y'all seen? Guys, let me know in the chat if you've seen. Give me a 100 sign if you've seen my Michael Parsons video. Put it in the chat right now. Put the 100 sign if you've seen my Michael Parsons video. Because I'm going through now some of the videos where guys, nobody else talked about Michael Parsons. Talk about him being a defensive MVP. Michael said, so would you still go straight up for Hurts? Yes, I would do that, bro. I would, if you had to package in something else with it to get them, I would do it. Long as it's not killing the essence of your team. Don't worry about what you got to give up because you're trying to make sure you can boom in every spot. So if you need Kittle, bro, then you do it. But if you got Dawson Knox or something, I might not would do it. But I get Kittle got the sauce, so I get it. Okay, so Michael said he's seen my Michael Parsons video. So Michael, who else talked about that, bro? I'm one of the few guys that's on Michael that said that Michael Parsons was going to be the defensive MVP and that he was similar to Lawrence Taylor. Nobody else said that. So appreciate that, Michael. Anybody else? Listen, go watch that video, my Michael Parsons video. Okay, Antonio said I got to go check it out after this video. Yes, I was the only one that talked about it, bro. It's only got 40 views. You know how many videos that I got where I was the only one to probably say this? And it only got like 30 or 40 views. Yeah, I get it because I'm early. You know, my channel just got to 1,000. But listen, that lets you know the context that I'm giving. Listen, I'm like I said, I don't claim to be right on everything I say. But I didn't give a bunch of defensive MVPs. This is kind of my channel. I might be off here and there, but the other guys are like, damn, he was right on this. You was right on this. AJ Dillon, Antonio. I still like Antonio Gibson. I think Antonio Gibson is still going to be special. Now, for me, in redraft, was he good? No, he wasn't. I admit that. Redraft, he was too volatile. Yep. Let me see what other videos. What other videos I was right on. Monty. Okay. Antonio says, shout out to you on the penny call last week, TD. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. And Monty says, what's good, TD? What's good, bro? And Michael Reeves says, nobody at all. You were the only one until this Sunday. Then everyone started saying it. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Reeves. He said, Parsons has been that guy. You were right on point. Thank you, bro. Yep. But let me look at some of my other videos because I don't want to be disingenuous. Because this is what this video is about today. It's kind of me just kind of going back and forth and seeing where I was right and wrong. Yes, sir. What's going on, Monty? Glad to see you here. Always showing support to the channel, bruh. Okay, Monty said he saw the video. Yes, sir. Tell me, Monty, you tell me one of the whole YouTube out there in the whole world. You tell me who said that Michael Parsons was similar to Lawrence Taylor and that he could win defensive MVP. Because I got the slip. I got the Vegas slip. I did this in Vegas. So I got the Vegas slip. You tell me one guy that said that. I'm not trying to sit there and say, pat me on the back. But guys, I only got 1,000 subscribers. And this guys that got 100,000, are they giving you that? Guys that got more subscribers than me, are they giving you that type of cutting edge content? Because you want to talk about who's wrong? I know they're more wrong than I am because they always the consensus. And he said, yep. And thank you, Monty. He's going about some other videos. I was right on Jalen Hurts. Thank you, bro. A lot of people didn't agree with me on that. I was right on Taysom Hill. He just, and listen, look what he's done the last couple of weeks. They just didn't start him from the beginning. That's on them. Like you know, and I kind of stay even keel with that because it didn't happen right away. But my assessment was still right, in my opinion. Let me see. Let me go back and look at some of these other videos. Yep, Monty's saying it. Yep. He said, I saw the video. He said, you were right about Jalen Hurts. Yep. He said, nobody facts. No, he's right. Doing the things that I'm doing. So I'm going through my catalog right here. And I'm looking. I'm not just looking for the videos where I was right. He said, you called Bateman early too. I did. Even though he ain't showed out, David, you know he going to be nice. See, a lot of people say, oh, you wrong. Listen. And also, I called A.J. Dillon too. But let me go with some of my videos. Let me see. Okay, so T.Y. Hilton, I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. I still like T.Y. Hilton because I'm not playing T.Y. Hilton to be a bell cow on my team. I just want the upside. I want the boom game like MVS. I'm not looking for these guys to be consistent. They're not going to be consistent guys. I'm not foolish. I know they're not going to be like 20 points a game, right? But can they, when I need a star and I don't have a receiver to play because somebody got COVID, can I go to them? That's why I talked about T.Y. Hilton. That's why I talked about some of these guys. So I admit I was off on T.Y. Hilton. I'm fine with that because I'm not dropping him as long as I got room on my team. Because hey, if he got a nice matchup, they're gonna use him to go deep on the team. So let me finish looking. David Njoku that hasn't come out yet. I just did that video, so I'm starting from the my latest videos. Curtis, that still hasn't happened yet, and I admit that one. So I'm off him. That's two. That's two, right? That's two videos that I was wrong on. We just start from the top. Taysom Hill hit. Boom. That's one. That's 1 and 2. Taysom Hill. If somebody can help me keep the tallies, if you don't mind, because I just want to help show my guys that come here. I don't want y'all just to follow me just because I'm cool, right? I actually want to provide great content for you, the best content that I can provide. If I'm wrong, it's not going to bother me. But I just want to let you know, like, well, TD just cool, so I just come here just because I just like to hang out. No. Am I getting good fantasy football content? So Taysom Hill hit. Tony Pollard, I hit on that one. I talked about him in the vacuum. I said, listen, guys, this is the week to play him. He boomed. Rashad Bateman, he's the number 1 on that team. So I still think I'm kind of right on that, right? Marquise Brown had a better fantasy season, but he hasn't been doing the last 3 or 4 weeks. He hasn't been doing anything to me. MVS, I killed that video, right? I was the same week. I told people pick him up this week, stash him on your team. I didn't say play him. I said stash him in case you need a boomer. That's what he's for. Hit that one. Elijah Moore, one of the first guys on Elijah Moore. I hit that one. Justin Fields. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. It didn't happen right away. I said that Justin Fields was gonna be a quarterback that you could play in the playoffs. Remember? I said that him and Mooney was going to be a guy that you can play in the playoffs. Listen, with that run upside, he's going to be a quarterback that you can stream. So I like Justin Fields in the playoffs. Antonio Gibson, I was late on that one. So I'm not going to say good or bad. It just, we won't count them, right? Or if you want to say bad, it's just, you can count that against me. And I did a video on A.J. Dillon versus Aaron Jones. I was right. I told people that A.J. Dillon is a better overall running back than Aaron Jones. He's not a better passing down back, but he's so close to him in passing, and he's killing them in the run. That's why A.J. Dillon was better. I missed on DK, bro. I did. That's one of my biggest misses. He said DK was kind of a miss, but most of your takes have been on point. Bro, 100%. I told people that early. I was wrong on DK this year. I was totally wrong. I still love him, but I gotta admit, I was wrong, right? So you're right, bro. Thank you. You helping me out, Monty. If y'all can help me out with some of the videos, because I'm just going one by one. Zero RB. What about zero RB? All my videos. I've done 30, 40 videos. What content creator was big on? Oh, yeah, Mr. Anderson telling me about Connor. Hey, but who else was on zero RB this year? Like big as I was. Now, listen, I'm not gonna sit there. That's a bunch of content creators that's zero RB. But who was talking about it out front doing videos? Going against guys that are really good fantasy players. Like, in the league, I'm going against Hustler, Bogart. Those guys can play fantasy football. They're really good. I had to, talk about zero RB when these guys are like, I don't know, TD, man. I respect what you're saying, but I don't know if I agree 100% with that. And it held true this year, You know what I'm saying? So it held true to, it wasn't perfect, but I think zero RB was a better drafting strategy than most strategy. Because let's look at the best running backs. Leonard Fournette, James Conner, Michael Carter, Javonte Williams. Those are zero RB running backs. But look at Derrick Henry, CMC, and Dalvin. Dalvin is the only one you still might have a little bit hope for because he came back. But I told you that's what Dalvin does. I didn't want that. So, yeah, thank you. You're right about that, bro. Let me go to the chat real quick. And Ward says, hey, bro, start Taysom Hill or Jalen. Let me see real quick, bro. Probably going to be Jalen because Taysom has such a tough matchup. I'm going to go with Jalen in a vacuum. Now, listen, you can roll out Taysom Hill, bro, because, listen, I actually think Taysom Hill is going to have at least 20 points in most of leagues playing Tampa Bay. I don't think Tampa Bay is going to be able to stop him. They got Alvin Kamara out there, right? They got some guys out there that you got to respect. So I still think Taysom Hill is a good play. And personally, if I had a choice, and I would probably play Taysom. But listen, that doesn't mean that Taysom is the right play. That's kind of my heart, my gut. Trust your gut. So in a vacuum, bro, me being a content analyst, I'm going to tell you to go with Jalen. He has a better matchup against Washington. Washington secondary is not that good. They not put Chase is out, the pass rush. They're not going to be putting a lot of pressure on Hurts. So everybody would say Hurts, but I'm going to say I like Taysom. So if you want to go with my gut and trust that, that's on you. But Jalen is the consensus safe play. He's the safest play. Yep. And I'm sorry if I'm off topic, but I got to do this, David. This is what I told people. I've been waiting. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is just what I've been telling people that I was going to do a video because I got to show, I can't say, I don't want to talk about what I said because I hold other content creators to their takes. That's the only way I can come in and get a niche. So if I'm going to hold them to their takes, I got to hold myself to the same takes. Y'all know that by now, right? Y'all know me. But let me see. Let me go back real quick. I want to get through this because I think this is important. It's going to also show myself dial approved too. But zero RB. I was one of the only few guys on zero RB. Okay. Sam Darnold versus Cam Newton. And that's not really a right or wrong, but that's not really right or wrong. So I'm not going to really talk about that. That's not really a right or wrong. That's just my take on it, my 2 cents. So I talked about Taysom Hill long weeks ago, week 6. I'm talking about Taysom Hill. I see that video. Mike White, he boomed that week. I talked about Mike White. He boomed. But then after that, I told people you got to just take it by day. And he had a bad game, so moved on from him, right? Ramondre Stevenson. You seen AJ. Tyrod Taylor had some good ones. He had some bad games too. All right, let me see what the chat's saying. Yep, Mr. Anderson's talking about Connor. I talked about Connor, that he was a 0 RB target. I was high on Connor. Antonio says Wilson injury been affecting DK a lot. It did. It did. It hurt DK. It hurt DK. So I'm not making no excuses, Tonio, so I'm going to take it. I was wrong, but that is a caveat. His finger hurt DK. It didn't hurt Tyler as much because him and Tyler got real great chemistry. And Ward says, does 0 RB work in standard league? No, it doesn't. I'm not going to sit there and say that it doesn't. Don't take receivers over running backs. But what you do, Ward, in standard league, you got to concentrate on the guys. And listen, guys, this is only fan stuff. So, guys, listen to what I'm about to tell you right now. This is stuff that I will only tell my OnlyFans. But most of these guys in here already subscribe to my OnlyFans anyway. So I'm going to do it anyway because I love you guys. Target running backs that got huge-ass legs. And reason why I say that they last longer. They don't go down by little bitty injuries. Now, I'm not saying this is a exact science because Adrian Peterson and it's been a couple tall running backs that had long legs. Derrick Henry, they last, right? But I like Jonathan Taylor. Only reason why I didn't draft Jonathan Taylor, I didn't know how much work. I didn't know he was just going to be the goal line back, right? That's still a good role, but that's not the running back that I'm going to take in the first round. But no, he outdid the goal line. I'm the back. I'm getting all the carries, all the catches. You might throw in Nyheim Hines every now and then. So that's a guy that I'm willing to take in the first round. Gibson, the reason why I'm taking him, he has big legs. He only had 33 carries in college, 33. So he can be bell cowed out. Saquon, like if I'm going to so Saquon, I'm not taking him in the first round no longer. But that's the type of guy that I would take. You see, if Saquon would come back off of the leg injuries, then he did get a knee injury. So that takes him down to a different category. I'm no longer taking Saquon in the first round. So I'm giving y'all the way I pick my running backs. That's why I took Gibson. Gibson was the only guy that I drafted in the first round because I didn't trust Alvin Kamara. He's been bell cow for years. Derrick Henry, bell cow for years. Jonathan Taylor, what kind of role is he going to have, right? Cam Akers, J.K. Dobbins, none of these guys I'm taking in the first round. These are guys that I'm taking in the third round. James Conner, look, everybody said you was ruining. Oh, well, I'll take you because I'm drafting you in the 4th or 5th round, maybe 6th, 7th round. I'm getting James Conner in the 6th, 7th round. I don't give a damn what he does. And if he boom, oh my God, then look at my team. That's how I drafted some of my running backs. So guys, and like going into this year, I'm gonna give y'all some essence of some of the running backs that you should be targeting in the first round. So Jonathan Taylor's one, Antonio Gibson is another one. A. Dillon, he's not gonna be a first round pick. Now, if Aaron Jones leaves, then he's a first round pick. But don't take A.J. Dillon in the first round because he's a committee. All right. I'm not even taking Nick Chubb in the first round. I'm just trying to think, make sure I got all my first round. It might be Gibson and Taylor. That's the only guys that I'm taking. CMC, I can't do it. Listen, I will take CMC with my 11th and 12th pick in the first round. Derrick Henry, maybe 11th and 12th pick in the first, because those guys are studs. So I might take those at the very, very end. So that's all I can remember right now. But let me get through the rest of these questions. Antonio says, lost Cook and Henry in one league. Yep. And I know that's killer. That can kill you. David says Curtis Samuel is a bit of a miss for now, but yes, I get it. He is. I think he's going to be fine, though. I think if they're going to be using him later in the season. You see what happened with Terry McLaurin? They need him. So that's what I was mostly talking about. I wasn't talking about all season because I just did the video, but you're right, David. As in right now, it is a miss. He said it's still much better than most content creators. Cutting edge, bro. Okay, keep it up. Thank you. E said, yo, what's good? What's going on, bro? And like Mr. Anderson is saying, DK and Russ must be beefing. I agree with that. And I told Mr. Anderson that a while back when we was talking about DK. I said, I don't like what's going on with Russ and DK. It's something don't look right. And Charlie says, sick dreads. Thank you, bro. They in the baby stages. I got to get them right. And E says, Tyreek and DK been costing me to pay. Bro, they cost me too. I got them all in the same league. They kept me out of playoffs in like 3 leagues, bro. Because of the last 2 to 3 weeks. He says, in the past 2 weeks, I was supposed to be first, but now got to fight for a playoff spot this week. Yep, I agree. Because of Tyreek and DK. But it is what it is. And Charlie says, start 2. Claypool, Parker, MVS, Lazard, Penny, PPR, bro. No Lazard. I'm going to say Penny and Claypool. I think on Big Ben is getting hot. So I'm going to say Penny and Claypool. And Mr. Anderson, smash the like button on the way in. Yes, sir, guys. And Aladdin says, lost in one of my leagues, needed 5 points. Prater, the kicker, kicked a 49 kick, ended up losing by 0.70. Whoa! Yeah, that's crazy. Antonio says, still losing Henry, Cook, and Michael Carter somehow claimed the bye. Wow, that's good drafting. Like I say, ain't nothing straight up science. So you still can pick a running back first and still make the playoffs, even if they go down. This guy, Antonio, did it. And G's, what's going on, G's? G says, Thielen, Lockett, Renfro, Water, Keenan Allen, pick 2. So PPR, I'm going Keenan Allen and Waddle. Keenan Allen and Waddle in PPR. Mr. Anderson said that Giant Squad video was a little off. Yes, it was. But it was. I admit that, Mr. Anderson. I still would make that. Hey, I still would do that same video, bro. If Daniel Jones, Saquon, and with Kadarius Toney stays healthy, listen, bro. Only reason why if Saquon doesn't get that second ankle injury, I'm right. Yeah, Kadarius, does he stay healthy? I don't know. But Saquon was hot. Saquon had 2 boom games. He had 2 20-point games, bro. And in that game, he came into the 3rd game and he got his ankle stepped on, and that was it. The whole team went downhill. Then they got Daniel Jones out there running. He got a concussion. I think the injuries kind of helped. But I admit that. I digress. I was wrong on that one too. Yep, I admit that one. I still like it, but like I said, I admit that I was wrong. And Sir Bonds a lot. What's up, bro? And he says, I watched the 0 RB video. Okay. And he says, most of the fantasy communities don't like it. They don't. I agree 100%. And B. Silva says, Bateman was a solid pickup, trading away injured Hunt, but out of the playoffs by 1 game. Yeah. That's fantasy, man. I missed by 1 game in a bunch of leagues. About like 4 or 5 leagues. I'm in the playoffs in 2, and I got some best balls going. Other than that, yeah, it's not good. He says Bateman was a solid pickup, trading away injured Hunt. Yep, but out of the playoffs by 1 game. Yeah. Charlie says, if I didn't have Penny, you like MVS, Parker, or Lazard more? Okay, so listen, I like MVS for the boom. He's not a consistent guy. He's just the boomer. Parker probably is the safest play out of Parker, Lazard, and MVS. He says Penny is on the waiver wire. I'm second to last pick. I would try to go get Penny. And then if you don't get Penny, then I would try to go get Parker. And then I would try to get MVS. But MVS is the boom guy. That's all he is, just the boom guy. Antonio says, Sir Barnes in the building. What up? And Antonio says, whoop, whoop, whoop. And Austin says, anyway, did read that in Hustler's voice. Laugh out loud. Let me know what you're talking about, Austin. What did you read in Hustle's voice? Oh, okay. Anyway, he says, ain't why did read that in Hustle's voice. Okay, let me know. We asked that question, Austin. Let me know what you meant. And G says, for flex, Connor, Hunt, Penny, Renfro, or Thielen. Connor, all day. Connor, easy. And Austin says, geez, is it standard or PPR? Yeah. Even in PPR, I'm not playing Renfro over Connor. Connor's just too hot. But I get what you're saying. And B. Silver says, how long you been doing 0 RB and your successful percentage this year with it? And was all your leagues 0 RB? No, all of them went 0 RB. I went hero RB. The ones that I got, Antonio Gibson, I had to take him earlier than I wanted. And if I could go back and do it again, bro, and take out my bias towards Antonio, I probably would have done a little bit better in those leagues because I'd have had a running back that would have lasted me. I was just waiting, and I could have got Javonte Adams. I had a lot of chances where I could have got Javonte Adams instead of Antonio Gibson, and I chose to go with Antonio Gibson. So I was wrong on that one. But yeah, how long I've been doing 0 RB? For the last 2 years. I started it last year. I've been playing fantasy football for as a redraft for 5 years. And first 2 years, I just did it for fun. And then my first year playing for money, I did okay. I didn't make the playoffs. I came in like 7th. And then the year, which is last year, I went all the way to the I won 2nd and I won 3rd out of 3 leagues. 2nd and 3rd. And the other league, I think I lost out in the playoffs first round. But zero RB. I went to the championship, man. I went like 12-2. Like I only lost 2 games. I took Lamar Jackson in the 2nd round. I took Tyreek Hill in the 1st round. I didn't draft a running back too late. Like I had J.K. Dobbins and stuff as my running back. That was like my best running back last year. And Sore Bones a lot says Antonio the man. Yes. Yes, sir. Antonio is the man. And G says PPR. Okay, so he's talking about PPR. I'm still going to say Connor. Lee Shakur says, what's up? Would you trade Burrow and Chubb for Josh Allen? Burrow and Chubb for Josh Allen. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. Josh Allen ain't got that type of sauce right now. He says, I have Kamara, Taylor, Diggs, and CD and Debo. I would just roll out there with Burrow and Chubb. I don't see how Josh Allen, because he might not even give you that boom that you're looking for, and he got a toe injury now. I would just hold on to Burrow if I could. I think Burrow is going to be targeting Jamar Chase and T. Higgins a lot, and I think they're going to be throwing for touchdowns. And Lee Shakur says for PPR, I still will hold on to Burrow and Chubb. G says if Connors comes back and he's injured, who do I play? Let me see. If Connors. I don't know who you're talking about right there. That ain't Chase Edmonds. I don't know who MRI is. Comes back and he's injured. Who do I play? Yeah. So ask that question again, G's. I don't know what you mean if Connors MRI. Oh, if Connors MRI comes back as he's injured, who do I play? Wow. Okay. I didn't know he was injured like that. I haven't seen that. Let me go back and look. Who did G's say? I will go with Renfro in PPR. I will go Renfro if Connor is not healthy. And Jay says, your video on the Carter defense was fire. Saved my season. That's another one. Thank you, Jizzy. Only one. Guys, see, you got to understand. I didn't throw a bunch of defenses out there and say, look at my video right here. I did one damn video. One. It was on Arizona Cardinals. One video on defensive MVP, Michael Parsons. Guys, that's like, it's like odds. When you bet on like Atlanta to win the Super Bowl, if you bet $5, you can win like 100,000 because everybody know they're not going to win it, so they make the odds. The odds of me saying Arizona is going to be the number 1 defense was crazy. That was like plus 10,000, 20,000 odds for that to happen, and it happened. For Michael Parsons as a rookie to win MVP and play as Lawrence Taylor, that's like plus 80,000 odds. That's not happening. So I put a bet $5 down for him to win $1,500 in Vegas. I'm waiting on that. Hopefully I win that, right? That's another one. But thank you, Jay. I appreciate that, bro. Jizzy. And Lunch Table Legend said, yeah, since you went 0 RB right now or close to 0 RB this year, can you name the receivers you were targeting? Tyreek Hill and DK. That's why I got him in all my leagues, bro. I was off on DK and probably was off a little bit on Tyreek. I should have went Javonte, but it was tough. Receivers are still really tough. You had to keep maneuvering the receivers. You had to keep try to get them off of waivers because there wasn't no guy that you took in the first. Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp was the soft this year. So I got him in one league and one best ball league, but that was it. I went Tyreek and DK. Tyreek, DK. Every league. Those are the guys that I draft. And I thought they was going to be nice before Russell went down, right? Yeah, geez. Okay, I got you. I got that. He says James Conner. I got you. And G says he's having an MRI. I see that. I see that. Wow. He said, yeah, laugh out loud. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to go check on that, bro. Yeah, we might have to go away from Connor. Hopefully he's fine because that's going to cost me. He said, if Connor doesn't play, is Benjamin a good pickup? Hell yeah. I've been on Eno Benjamin. I didn't make a video on him, but Eno Benjamin is fine. And I think I talked about Eno Benjamin maybe in a couple of videos. Yep. Let me see. What other videos? I got a video on Fuller and Water. Now listen, Fuller hasn't came back, but Waddle was a good one. Waddle was a good one. Antonio Gibson, I missed on that one. Let me see. Kyle Pitts. I can say maybe I missed. I did make a couple of takes. I said he could be the number 1 tight end. That's not going to hit. But he still can finish as a top 5 tight end. That's the thing. He still can finish as a top 5 tight end. Let me see. Arizona DST. DK Metcalf, I was off on that one. Josh Allen, top 3 quarterback targets. I don't know. You can say I was off on that one too, but because I got a lot of other ones. CeeDee Lamb, I hit on that one. Brandon Ayuk, I end up hitting on that one. Chase Claypool, I think if he keep doing what he's doing for the next 3 or 4 weeks, I think I'm going to hit on that one. Mike Davis, I'm totally wrong on that one. That's one of my worst takes was Mike Davis. Mr. Anderson says, hold up, bro. Should I sit Allen, Ben, Fields, or Mac Jones? Definitely don't sit Josh Allen. I don't see you have anything better, but you can play Fields. I like Fields' upside. It just depends on the matchup. If he has a good matchup, I will play Fields. Ben is just a safe play. Mac Jones, you can't. Ben and Mac Jones can have a good game and not really have a great fantasy game. Allen and Fields are going to have good fantasy games even if they have good games. So I would say Allen and Fields, then Ben and Mac Jones. And Monty says, bro, do you think DK would turn it around this year? I don't know. Next year, hell yeah. I don't know if Russell's going to be there next year. And Lunch Table says, bro, same. I went with Tyreek, DK, and Terry McLaurin. I went with Terry McLaurin too, and a couple, just a few. I did that too, bro. And Antonio says, the one league I got Connor got a bye week in Stu's league. Okay. Yeah, so that's you fine. You good. You got the bye. Let me see. What else? Okay, Justin Herbert. I said he was the GOAT. I said he's the number 1 dynasty quarterback. Who is the number 1 dynasty quarterback right now? Who you picking? Guys, let me know in the chat. Y'all can answer the questions. Pick who you would take as you in a dynasty league. What quarterback are you taking off the board? Kyler, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Kirk Cousins, Matthew Stafford, Tom Brady. You taking older Tom Brady? You taking older Aaron Rodgers? I think Justin Herbert. So I was on that. That's not no crazy take because a lot of people love Justin Herbert, but I was right on it. That's all I'm saying. AJ Green would finish as a top 24 wide receiver. That's still out there. So as right now, that still could possibly happen. So that's another one. Let me see. Thank you, Monty. Kenneth Gainwell was not bad, and that was more of a. Now listen. He did take Miles Sanders, but Miles Sanders is kind of volatile. This is what I said it was going to happen. If you go back and watch the video, Monty, I said that Kenneth was going to push Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders is not a bad back, but he's not as good as Kenneth Gainwell in the past game. And I still stand by that. I think you're right. I think that still was an even kill video. Kenneth Gainwell was a good guy to have on your target. That way, if you had him on your team in the beginning, you could have used him at times, right? So I still think Kenneth Gainwell, that wasn't a miss, but it just wasn't. He didn't go and get the full workload like Michael Carter. He didn't. Let me see. My Puka Williams stuff, that's off. Okay, Jonathan Taylor. I was off on that one. I said to fade Jonathan Taylor in the first round. I was wrong. You shouldn't have faded him. I think you could have faded him and still got him, like in the first round. But I got to admit, I was wrong. I should have told guys to go and pick him up in the first round. I'm not saying I would do that because I'm a 0 RB guy. But if I'm going to make a video talking about don't pick up Jonathan Taylor in the first round and he boomed like he boomed, I'm wrong. Travis Kelce. I told people not to draft him in the first 2 rounds. Don't take Travis Kelce as a tight end. He was going to regress. Right. I was right about that one. Aaron Jones. I said people don't draft Aaron Jones. Trade him. Right about that one. Dak Prescott, I told people he had a shoulder injury. Don't pick him up. He's not going to finish as a top quarterback this year, but the team is going to be fine. Right? DeAndre Swift, I've said that he's the one he's dynamic. He's just a little bit risky with injuries, but he's a boom player. He can catch and he can run. Right? Tyrell Williams completely missed that. He caught the concussion completely off. I think if he stayed healthy, I think he would have been nice. Darren Waller, I told people he was okay. Don't pick him in the first 2 rounds. Wait to get your tight ends. Right? Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews was one of the only guys. I said Mark Andrews and Kittle and Kyle Pitts was the 3 guys that I was targeting. No TJ Hawkinson. Right? Let me see. Mike Davis, I was wrong. Completely wrong. Kareem Hunt, 0 RB target. That was a guy. He's a 0 RB target. So he was doing better than a lot of other starting running backs in the beginning of the season before he got hurt. If he got hurt, he was a 0 RB target, so he didn't kill you. Michael Carter, smashed that one. I smashed it. I said pick up Michael Carter. Leonard Fournette, smashed that one. Killer. James Conner, killed it. Smashed one. Jamal Williams, I said, hey, you can pick him up. I think he was okay. He might not be as good as some of these other guys, but he was an okay guy. He was a 0 RB target. That's what I said. It's a couple of times DeAndre Swift missed games or even started, and Jamal Williams still had good games. Trey Sermon, I missed on that one. All right, let me get to the chat, guys. Let me get some of the questions in the chat. Okay. Monty Williams says, Kenneth Gainwell wasn't bad. Nope, he wasn't. Antonio says, I got Herbert and Josh Allen in my WWF 6 and love it. Yes, you killed. Antonio, you talk junk about your fantasy. Bro, you a good fantasy football player, bro. You are a good fantasy football player. When I first met you and I heard you in the chat, you kept saying, well, you know me, I'm drunk and I pick bad players. I'm like, no, you don't. Bro, that's cap. You ain't drunk. You don't pick bad. You may drink, but you don't pick bad players. Bro, you can play fantasy football, bro. I seen your team. I'm in the league with you, and I seen some of your other leagues that Hustle showed me. You're not a bad player. Lunch Table said, my 0 RBs I was targeting on the draft day was Gus Edwards. Okay, Gus Edwards was a good one. And Raheem Mostert. Okay. Gus Bush tore his ACL, and Raheem got hurt, and I missed on Elijah Mitchell. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Those are good. I like the way you was looking at it, and just sometimes you get the wrong targets. And I'm not going to act like I'm above that. I just happen to get some really good guys like Leonard Fournette, James Conner, Michael Carter. Those really good guys. The second take says, yeah, you nailed the Herbert. Yep, I did. I also was on Khalil Herbert. Remember I told people not to pick up Damian Williams in the middle of the year? I said, guys, don't get Damian Williams. He's not it. Get Khalil Herbert. And they end up hitting. Khalil Herbert took Damian Williams' spot even when he was healthy. Antonio said, was going to do that, but chose Herbert over him. Yep. And Lunch Table said, are you still drafting DK next year, round 3 and 4? I think you got to cause he's a straight dog. Yes, I'm still drafting him. I might pick him up in the second round of some leagues. I still love DK. It just depends on the situation. And second take says, yep, my main point was not taking Kelsey in the first round. Yep. And second take says, I disagree with Jones. He missed a game and still at RB11 right now, and I think he finishes good. But okay. But the thing is, I didn't say Aaron Jones was bad. I said A.J. Dillon was better. And I said that that Aaron Jones could go down because he's volatile. That's right, bro. A.J. Dillon, guys, let me know right now. Guys, other than it's me and second take, we got a debate. Let me know the ones who think it's better. Put Aaron Jones or A.J. Dillon in the chat. Let me know who you think is better. I think A.J. Dillon is better. That's not saying that Aaron Jones is not a great dual threat running back. But A.J. Dillon is a bell cow. He's like on Jonathan Taylor level. Aaron Jones, do you say Aaron Jones better than Jonathan Taylor? Do you say he's better than Derrick Henry? Then don't put him up there with A.J. Dillon. Because A.J. Dillon is better than he's just as good as those guys or better. Look at A.J. Dillon's hands. Derrick Henry can't catch like him. The back's just 250, 260, bro. They ain't got his hands. So A.J. Dillon is still better. Like I said, I'm not dissing Jones. But why would I draft Jones with the 5th overall pick when he's going to get split and carries? If he was getting all the workload, I was like, yeah, he's the guy. But he's not because they tried to give it to him, but A.J. Dillon beat him out where we're going to have to split these carries, man. Let me see. Monty says, I think you made a 0 RB video on Kareem Hunt. Yes, I did. I made a 0 RB on Kareem Hunt. And I think that was a good pick because until he got hurt, he got hurt. But listen, he's a 0 RB. My 0 RB means, well, if you go down, I can move on. Because I didn't, listen, you can't move on from CMC. That's why people kept saying, should I trade him? What should I do? Because you couldn't move on from him because you spend too much high capital. So that's what I meant. So Kareem Hunt, if he does, you move on to somebody else. Go pick up Michael Carter off the waivers. It's not going to kill you. You got Kareem Hunt like in the, 8th, 9th round? You didn't take him with a top pick. So 0 RB guys is guys that I got late in the draft. I don't go get me a running back into like 6th round. Usually I go receiver. And then if it's another killer receiver, I go another receiver. And then I go quarterback 3rd. And then I go tight end. And then I might even go another receiver if it's like Terry McLaurin in the 5th round. Then I go get the running backs, Leonard Fournette, James Conner. I'm ranking round 5 and 6. Now, if in round 3, if I see Jonathan Taylor or Antonio Gibson out there, I might take him. Then I might switch it up and go hero RB. If that's what you meant, Monty, if you're just trying to say, well, Kareem Hunt didn't hit. Because Kareem Hunt was booming in the beginning of the year. He was out doing Chubb, remember? Second text says, and he got hurt in the game and was limited. I think Jones will be top 7, 8 this season. I don't know. I listen, and that's not, it won't surprise me because Jones can play. But the question is he better than A.J. Dillon? Is he a better, do you risk picking him up in the first round? Because if he did, man, you missed a lot of games with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think you missed at least like 3 games with him. Yeah, like I said, guys, let me know if who y'all think is better. A.J. Dillon or Aaron Jones going in the future, not like the road. Because listen, Aaron Jones, he's a great passing threat. I'd never be disingenuous to Aaron Jones because he could look. I will loan him on my team, but you're not gonna get like if I got A.J. Dillon, I got Antonio Gibson. You're not gonna get the full workload. You're just gonna be more like a come in like split carry like a Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb thing. That's all you can get with A.J. Dillon there. A.J. Dillon wouldn't be there. He's better than Jamal Williams. Even though they did that with Jamal Williams, he's better than Jamal Williams. Let me see. Okay, and the second text says, how about them trash boys? I don't think they beat the Rams. Yes, I said, that's fine. You can say that. Just remember that because I told you talked about, and I told you that Michael Parsons is going to be coming off the edge. You think Whitworth, this 40-year-old tackle, he's really good. He's a Hall of Famer. But you think he's going to be block Michael Parsons? No, bruh. He ain't. So we're going to keep that same energy. I love it. The Rams ain't better than us. The Rams are good, but if we got our full offensive line, I'm not worried about the Rams. My run game makes me a little bit nervous. Second take says Cards are also 7-0 on the road, I think. Yeah, they are. The Cardinals are really good. I like the Cardinals. And second take says Jones for fantasy and right now, but A.J. Dillon in the next couple of years because he reminds me of Henry. It also took Henry a couple of years. It didn't take Henry a couple of years. It took him a couple of years to put him in the game. He was already ready, but they didn't release him. Same thing with A.J. Dillon, bro. He's been ready since his first year, but they didn't release him. You remember the game Aaron Jones went down with a back injury in a snow game, and A.J. Dillon had 114 yards and won that game for him. So let me see. I got the first vote right here. Austin says A.J. Dillon is better than Jones. That's one vote. And he says, I'm a Packer fan, and all Packer fans agree. Let me see what Monty says. A.J. Dillon could be the next Derrick Henry with better hands. So that's 2. That's 2 guys. Second take says James was very effective last week with 8 total touches. Yes, but he was getting the golden touches. Who was carrying them down the field? Who was doing the trenches work, the tough work? A.J. Dillon. They just used Aaron Jones to get cute, to score. That's all. And second take says, he says, yes, I agree with that at Monty, but right now it's Jones. And it also says anybody who doubts Dillon needs to go look at his combine stats. Yes, and Henry's. They look very, very similar. They do. I did it already. I did it in the video, Austin. Go check out all the videos I got on A.J. Dillon. I said that. I gave out his 40 time. Also the shuttle. I did it all. He said Henry is 2 inches taller than Dillon, but 5 pounds lighter. Dillon gonna explode. I agree. And Second Take says Rams looked great last night. They didn't look great, but they look good. They look good. They didn't look great. They didn't blow the Cardinals out. They look good. And Second Take says Jones will catch Henry because he is out with and Zeke is limited. Also, Swift, I don't know with the injury. I get it. You're right. He can catch him in fantasy. And Antonio says, I kind of want to buy tickets to see the Giants versus the Cowboys. Why is that, Antonio? And Second Take says, also, I think they should do that with Javonte and Gordon and let Javonte go. But listen, I think Javonte is better than Melvin, right? But it's the same thing, man. They just not going to – Melvin's playing too good. Aaron Jones is not fumbling and stuff. So they're not just going to bench these guys. These guys got decent contracts. Actually, Aaron Jones has got a front-loaded contract. They can get rid of that contract, but Aaron Jones is cool with the coaches. The coaches love him. Aaron Rodgers love him. So that's another thing. And Austin says Michael Carter going to be special too. I agree with that. I agree 100% with that. Okay, another video that I did was wrong, guys, was David Johnson. He wasn't a good 0 RB target. He wasn't a good target at all. So I was wrong on that one. So that's like 4 videos that I've been wrong on out of the other ones, like 9. So 9 to 4 right now as the videos as in this year. Mike Davis. Like I said, we already talked about Mike Davis. That was wrong. Jalen Hurts, I was right on that one. Austin Eckler. I was high on Austin Eckler. I was right about that one. Let me see. Lamar Jackson was wrong. I was wrong on that. He's not the best quarterback in the league. Not this year. Keenan Allen. I said he could finish as a top 5 wide receiver. Maybe he could have in PPR if he went down. But, if you want to say I'm wrong on that one, but Keenan Allen had a great year. I was high on Keenan Allen. Julio Jones, I was wrong. He's been injured. I don't care about injuries. I'm still wrong. So I take that one under the chin. But Brandon Ayuk, how many of you told me, said, TD, man, I can't play Ayuk, man. You keep telling me to play Ayuk. And what, do you want Ayuk now? Do you want Ayuk now? Because I told y'all about Ayuk, so I was right on that one. Chase Claypool. Do you want Chase Claypool now? And wait till Chase Claypool get a guy that can throw the ball deep. He's going to be a monster. He's not a short area guy. He's a jump ball guy. So, Kirk Cousins. I said Kirk Cousins is a super flex target. I said Kirk Cousins will finish as a top 12 quarterback, and that's what he's doing. And like you said, yep. And I did a video on James Conner. Let me look at some other ones. And Antonio says, yo, Michael Carter's so happy. Got Carter in. Hey, you killing it, Antonio. You got him in all your leagues. You got him in the WWF 1. You killing. You can play fantasy, bro. You ain't going to psych me out by like, oh, I'm drunk and I don't know how to draft. You're not going to trick me like that. No, sirree. He says, Second Take said, yeah, I'm talking about fantasy with Jones this season. I am not talking about next year and so forth. Bro, he better this year, though. Second Take, he better this year, bro. Like, the resort, like, the stats don't really mean nothing, like, right? Because he hasn't had a full workload. So imagine them giving him 5 weeks of letting him have the whole backfield by himself. Aaron Jones couldn't match his numbers. So even this year, bro, now listen, nobody's saying Aaron Jones is not a top 10 running back. Aaron Jones is a top 10 running back, but A.J. Dillon is a top 3-1 running back if he was to have the same workload, bro. He is. So even this year, I know you want to say for next year, later, because he's getting older. Not even in that, bro. Right now, you give them the same amount of carries, the same amount of targets. A.J. Dillon gonna be like doing better. He's gonna be pushing people the pile 3 yards. He's gonna be running over linebackers. He's gonna be beasting Aaron Donald. So that's just my 2 cents on it, bro. But listen, Aaron, I'm not gonna be sleeping on Jones. Jones is nice. Mark, what's going on, bro? He said start 2. Mooney, Ayuk, Osborne, Pittman. I'm leaning Ayuk and Pittman, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna go with Ayuk and no Pittman. No Pittman. The matchup is too tough. I'm not gonna go with Pittman this week because I just can't trust it. I'm gonna go with Ayuk and Mooney, but let me make sure. Bro. So okay, so all right, I like Ayuk. Okay, so it's gonna be between. Let me look, make sure Pittman. Let me make sure Pittman before I tell you. Yeah, you can't go against Pittman against the Patriots. No Pittman against Patriots. So I would say Ayuk and Mooney. Ayuk and Mooney, and then, so it's gonna Ayuk, Mooney, and Osborne. Let me see. And Kales, what's going on, Kales? Hit the like button on the way in, guys. I appreciate it. Kales says, wow, Melvin Gordon haven't done anything wrong to lose his job. I agree. Please stop with the Javonte hopes. He just being hopeful, Kales. You know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody want Javonte, and they disregard Melvin Gordon the way he's playing, right? Like I said, I didn't say Aaron Jones need to be sitting on the bench. I'm never gonna say that because he shouldn't be. But if I know if AJ Dillon what he is, so I'm pretty sure, Kels, you agree that Javonte is better than Melvin, but Melvin hasn't deserved to be set down or anything, so Javonte shouldn't be getting all the carries. That's the thing. That's the difference. He says, please stop with the Javonte hopes. He said they are both doing extremely well with their touch and just be happy. I agree with that. I agree 100% with that, brother. I agree with that. Second take says, I am happy with both doing good, but I think Javonte is better. Yeah, he is. Same thing with Dillon. Dillon is better, but I'm not. Look, Aaron Jones should still get 8 or 9 catches a game. That's how I would use him. So I'm never going to say because Dillon can catch, give him targets. No. But I don't like them using him on the goal line, which is because Aaron Jones, I see Aaron Jones not getting in. But Melvin Gordon has got in on goal line. Javonte Williams has got on goal line. So both of those guys are even. So yeah, Javonte Williams is a better player. But Melvin Gordon just played too good this year. So I agree with what he's saying. And Monty says, TD, what happened to Puka Williams? Is he still on the roster? Yes, he is. And I'm still high on Puka. Listen, guys, and I'm standing by this. Just like I stand by Michael Parsons going to be MVP. Just like I stand by a lot of my takes. James Conner, all of them. And I feel strong about this. Puka Williams is the best running back coming out of this draft class. And yes, second take, he's better than the Javonte. I said what I said. Because if he wasn't, then why did Puka finished better than Javonte and played against better competition than Javonte and killed? So I stand on that. Monty, you might disagree. Puka Williams is a monster. The NFL is not ready for him. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm not saying he needs 20 carries a game because he's a small guy. But what's wrong with him being used like Deebo Samuels? Why they not using him like Deebo? That's Cincinnati. They looking for the prototypical receiver or the prototypical running back. There go my live freezing. What the hell, man? Hello, hello. Oh, yeah, you can hear me. So you can hear me? Now I can't hear you. Okay. Can you hear me? Put something in the chat right now. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Now I am here. Now I can hear you. Wow, man, this is listen, guys, I'm mad. I don't this this is bullshit. I don't know why in the hell is my shit freezing up. I'm trying to do a show here, put on a show for you guys, and this shit is freezing up. So listen, guys. Yeah, I know it's frozen. It's bullshit, Dean. Listen, guys, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end it, and then I'm gonna come right back in it. So be looking, guys. Get ready to come back in. I'm gonna end it, and I'm gonna come right back in here.